Hello, this is Video Game Hunter, and welcome to my top 10. Wow, I finally broke out 10 game review videos, and it only took me about 2.5 years. It shouldn't have taken me that long, but it did, due to my living situation during those times. Because you won't believe how little amount of time I was able to get to make those videos. I was lucky enough to put out 7 videos out of 9 months, so I'm glad I got those out. Well, anyway, no further ado, this is Video Game Hunter's top 10 game review videos from 1 through 10.
Number 10. Mystique Trilogy.
Some might be surprised that this is number 10, but the reason why is because I hate this video. There were so many problems during the making of this video, besides of me rushing through the writing process. I couldn't get my Windows Movie Maker to publish this video, and I kept getting error every time I tried to publish it. So what I ended up doing is buying a video audio device for my video camera and a video capturing device, which by the way sucks, and use my video camera to record my computer screen. I just did not take my time for this video. This has to be my worst video quality I ever did, and I won't make the same mistakes. Huh, I said boner.
Number 9. Asteroids.
I actually thought this would be higher on my list, but after not watching this video in a very long time, there was no way it can pass my other videos. This was my first video game review I ever did, and believe it or not, it actually took me about 3 months to make, due to my living situation, of course. Another fun fact you might want to know, I was actually planning to wear that hat and sunglasses as my signature appearance. But I totally got rid of that idea when I started doing my Mystique Trilogy review. I just looked silly. Also, the reason I picked Asteroids as my first video review because it's one of my favorite arcade games to play, and it was also my first Atari game I ever owned. Plus, it was simple and easy to talk about.
Number 8. Sonic Christmas Blast.
Wait, when did I do this review? Well, back in November of 2011, I just moved into my new house, and I wanted to do a Christmas special after 7 months of being on hiatus. I wanted to do a experiment of something that I don't normally do. So I did a movie review. However, I knew if I was going to do this, I can't upload it on YouTube, because I knew they would just take the video down. So I decided to upload it to an alternative video site, blip.tv. However, during the voice recording process, I faced some issues. For some reason, it was making a really loud noise every time I tried to record. It wasn't until I discovered my webcam was on, and for some reason, it was making these really loud noises. I still can't explain why. But anyway, the video turned out okay, I guess, but not something I was really truly proud of at the time. Especially that one scene I did. I should have taken that part out. I just did not find it funny, and I don't think anyone else did. I should have said, hey look, that robot looks like Kaya, and not make a big joke about it. But I did, and it's something I still regret today. So you can see why I didn't spread this video out.
Number 7. Honey Peach.
This was my last game review before I went on hiatus. I wanted to do a Nintendo game, but I didn't really know which one I should do. However, after I was on NintendoAge.com one day, I received a personal message from one of the members who told me they had found Honey Peach, which is an adult-rated game from Saction, which is a unlicensed company from Taiwan. and he was willing to sell it to me for a reasonable price. We did a transaction, and I got the game in the mail in no time. Now, I do have other adult-rated games on Nintendo, which I did mention in my video. Hot Slots, Peekaboo Poker, and Bubble Bath Babes. However, I'm saving for those for later. Overall, the video was okay. Again, I had issues with the sound, again. And there was one scene in the video I wish I could redo, but I didn't have enough time to redo it. Also, this was my first video I did. I used my new DVD recorder to record my game footage, and it does an awesome job. This is something that I'll keep using to record my games from now on.
Number 6. X-Blade's Inline Skater.
After doing 4 video reviews on Atari 2600, I wanted to do something else other than Atari for once. Well, twice if you count my Time Gale Sega CD review. But anyway, I wanted to do something new, and I thought to myself, what about that game I hated playing as a kid? And it was the only game I ever returned. X-Blade's Inline Skater. I haven't played that game in years, and I remembering it being really bad, and finding that game in my local retro shop wasn't going to happen, because I never saw that game ever again. It wasn't until I hit eBay. There were tons of these copies on there. Brand new, factory sealed, going for less than $8. And there was actually still selling less than $8 today. This tells me that no one wants this game. Everyone is trying to get rid of it, just like I did back then. Nevertheless, this video was okay. It could have been better, but at that time, this video was getting pretty long than expected. So I decided to cut a part out where I said the music is the only good thing about this game. Now I know not to do that, since I have viewers telling me that they don't care how long my videos are, as long as I give out my true and honest opinions on games.
Number 5. Time Gale.
Originally, this game wasn't supposed to be my next game review. Really, I had a totally different game already written and got game footage for. But after my older brother moved out to go to college, all my game footage on the game was gone. He deleted all my game footage before he left. Man, I was pissed. I really didn't want to go back and get that game footage again. So pretty much, I just grabbed Time Gale from my game shelf and took some quick game footage and wrote a quick review. Yeah, you could tell this game was rushed, but that's okay. I had fun doing it. I'm not a poser or anything. I am into anime and stuff. I just wish I didn't took this review and shit it out.
Number 4. Wizard of War.
This was my first game review request that I ever did. And this was also my first game I ever got that was donated to me by a fan, which I'd like to make a shout out to. Thanks again, Dr. Dale. Thanks for this awesome game. Well, anyway, I have to say, at first I kinda didn't want to accept this donation because I'm not doing this to obtain free stuff. I'm pretty much doing this just the heck of it, and apparently I have an audience who like my stuff. Well, anyway, for a game I never played before, I thought this review did pretty good. The only thing I regret is delaying this review. The day I got this game was the same day that I was sick for a whole week. I wasn't able to do anything except lie down and do nothing. Man, that week felt like hell.
Doesn't that blue monster look like a Charmander?
Number 3. Halloween.
This review got the lowest views out of all my videos, which is kinda not surprising, because back then I wasn't able to record my game footage on my Atari just yet. So I was forced to record my TV screen with my video camera, and because of this, I got that black ball on the screen that kept getting in the way. This was the main reason why I sent my viewers away, But the reason I like this video because the game wasn't that bad. I like it. Some people out there say it's not challenging enough, but actually this is a pretty challenging game because the more points you rack up, the faster Michael Myers become. So I still say check this game out if possible. If not, download it. Oh, by the way, the movie still sucks.
Number 2. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Before I went by Video Game Hunter, there was a site I used to go that I called myself Man Behind the Mask. I never revealed my face to the site, and I remember getting messages from people saying, "Why am I hiding my face?" and whatnot. Am I a serial killer or something? Which was pretty entertaining around that time. But the main reason I wore a mask because I'm a huge Slipknot fan, and I wanted to show it. Eventually I told them, and I stopped getting messages from them. Oh well. But anyway, because of this, I wanted to bring this character in, which originally he wasn't, but I wanted him to do the review instead. I had a lot of fun making this video, and even though it wasn't the way I wanted it to be, I was pretty satisfied. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is not a great game, but I played it once in a while, since it's the most violent game I have other than Halloween on Atari. Last thing I like to say before moving on to number 1, that is, Man Behind the Mask is coming back. I just don't know when.
Number 1. Pepsi Invaders.
Pepsi Invaders. This should come to no surprise. After my failed attempt on Sonic Christmas Blast, I wanted to make a video that would make up for that one. So, I decided to review my rarest game I own right now, Pepsi Invaders. Making this video was a project. I wanted to give a small history lesson about the game and how to identify a fake one in the actual game. No one on YouTube ever reviewed the actual game. All of them just used emulators and talked about small details about the game. So, if no one's going to do it, it might as well be me. And I'm glad I did it. And yes, I am in fact a brony.
And that was my top 10 game review videos from 1 through 10. Now I guess the question is, will there be another one? Top 10 game review videos from 11 through 20? Well, I don't really know. And if not, I had a great one. Sort of. But then again, it did take me about 2.5 years to put out 10 review videos. And hopefully I won't have that problem anymore due to my living situation now. Well, that's it for today. This is Video Game Hunter, and until next time, goodbye.
The all-around gamer production.